Good morning from this charming metro station in Hamburg. It is time for another trip, and this time I will be traveling all the way across the Atlantic to New York City. I invite you to join me on my journey, and well, I think it's going to be interesting. I'm very excited. I haven't traveled this far in a very long time. Heading for the airport. Everything starts with the metro. Carrying suitcases down staircases is annoying, so maybe I should have taken a taxi. But our first mode of transportation today is the train. I have been to the US before in 2000, but well, that's 23 years ago now. I reached the airport on time. I have plenty of time, which is typical me. I'm super early all of the time, everywhere. I already have a gate, but first of course I have to drop off my bag. Alright, so I have to wait for the baggage drop off to open. I don't know how long it's going to take. As I said, I'm too early. I am going to fly via Dublin, and this is also going to be my first time to ever set foot on Irish ground. So that's gonna be cool. I'm very excited, of course, but I'm also super nervous because there's so much that can go wrong on a long journey like this. You can miss a train, the flight can be delayed, you can miss your connection and whatnot. But I, of course, hope that none of this happens, and we will not only get to see a German metro today, but also a US metro in New York City tonight. Yeah, it sounds crazy when you think about it, but I'm also looking forward to flying again. I really like flying. I enjoy the experience of flying itself. Nevertheless, I loaded my tablet with, I think, 3 seasons of Big Bang Theory, and I'm not sure what else. I will not see a lot of Dublin because I will only have around 5 hours there. So I just waited there for 1.5 hours just to drop off my bag. We had a technical glitch. I can now go to my gate finally. Security this year was a lot better than last year. Last year there were thousands of people and the lines were really long. You had to wait like 3 hours or something. And people missed their flights because of it. This year it's just like 20 minutes waiting time or something, so that was a relief. And I'm venturing into unknown territory here at Hamburg Airport because my gate seems to be really far away. This is gonna get interesting. Never been here before. They say walking time 11 minutes. So, we're getting close. It's B47, we're at B53. This is us. Plane's not there yet. I'm still early, despite the delay that was caused by the technical glitch. I love being at the airport, by the way. It's kind of awesome. But it's even better to be on a plane. Well, the interesting thing about flying via Dublin to the United States is that you can do the immigration in Dublin, and then when you land in New York, you can just leave the airport as domestic and be cool. This is supposed to save some time, and I'm curious how this works because apparently then I'm gonna get my stamp in my passport in Dublin already. So a fascinating concept, but I like it. It will probably save some time and nerves because of course I don't want to wait 3 hours in New York. There's also the issue that my hotel has kind of a check-in closing at 10 p.m. and I have to get there in time. So my plane lands at 7:20, which should be sufficient time to get to Midtown Manhattan, where my hotel is located. Waiting for my flight to depart is the time. 1.5 hours. So yes, I was way too early. This is awesome. Okay, yeah. All right, we are ready to go. Off we go to Dublin. I just arrived in Dublin and I went through the US pre-clearance, which was pretty fast and easy. So it's just a security, and then they check your passport, ask you one or two questions, and then that's it. And now I'm waiting for my next flight to New York, about 3.5 hours from now. So I will see if I can find something to eat or drink. I found it particularly difficult to find enough to drink on trips like this. This is super necessary right now. No sugar, but I'm gonna eat something solid, I think, if possible. Maybe something reasonably healthy. I don't know. It's a bar. So when you arrive in Dublin and you want to do this US pre-clearance thing, you don't have any other choice if you want to get to your gate, because all flights departing to the US are behind this pre-clearance section. Anyway, I have 3.5 hours to kill in this really small section of the airport. Everything is just incredibly expensive. The sandwiches cost like 7 to 8 euros, and my Coke was also like 2 euros something. It's not too long. There's food on the plane. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find some multimedia outlets. I also have a power bank, but why waste this precious emergency spark when you can just plug in your device in an outlet here? Now I'm just hoping that my flight won't be delayed in any way, because I'm really worried I might not be able to check in my hotel on time. My estimated arrival will be like 9:30. My worst fear is I can't get into the hotel because I'm too late. I'm very tired, but I cannot sleep on planes. I have never been able to sleep on a plane. I mean, except when I was a little child. I don't expect I'll be able to sleep. I now use the time to walk a bit because I won't be able to for 7.5 hours. So I'm just still walking up and down this corridor, basically here. This is all I'll be able to see from Ireland. I just said I should definitely come back here and explore the country on a separate occasion. Recently arrived in New York. I just got my bag. It was a good flight. Seriously, they left on time on the 2nd, and they were actually a bit early in New York. So this was brilliant, and we had some beautiful views, beautiful clouds, and also we landed during sunset, and you could see the skyline of Manhattan as a silhouette, and it was beautiful. Yeah, I'm just really happy everything worked so far. I got a message from my hotel with access close to my room, which is great, so I don't have to worry about not being able to check in case I miss them. And now I guess I have to get to Manhattan. I know I look tired. I realized this when I looked in the mirror on the airplane. I'm gonna look for the air train and try to reach Jamaica Station. So riding this train is free across the airport terminals, but if you want to reach, for instance, this station, Jamaica Station, you will have to pay an exit fee, and I'm going to try to figure out how this is working. I'm just gonna follow the crowds, I guess. Alright, that worked. In order to track how long I've actually been on my way, I stopped the time. This is from the time when I arrived at the Hamburg metro station this morning. The thing is, I did not sleep the night before. That means I have to add another 21 hours. Yes. Oh boy. I've been awake for 41 hours. Okay, what's next? What's next is we will take the Long Island Railroad to Penn Station, which will be right around the corner of my hotel. To figure out how to get tickets for this, I have no idea. So this looks like a ticket machine. Let's see if it is one. Yes, it says tickets, so that's promising. Got my ticket, and now let's head to the platform. Ooh, this is confusing. You can enter the train from both sides here. So I just looked over there and it also said Penn Station, same as here. And I was confused, but there's only one track. So you can just enter the train from any direction, which is interesting. So by the way I stay connected here with the internet, I'm using an app with an eSIM function, and I booked a data volume for a month. It activated once I entered the US network, and it works well. I have internet. Of course, I cannot make calls. I have no number here, but this should suffice. For emergencies, I could still use my German SIM, but I hope it won't happen. Landing in New York kind of gave me an energy boost, but after 41 hours without sleep, I think I should not try to do any more adventures tonight, but rather find my hotel, get in, try to sleep so I have full energy tomorrow to explore the city. Great, so I'm here. This was easy. I just have to figure out where best to leave the station. I don't think it matters all that much. I'm gonna check on Google Maps where to go. This is the Madison Square Garden exit. And then I have to walk 2 blocks, I think. Immediately right in the heart of New York. This is kind of a lot. I don't even know if I have to cross the street. I'm just No, I should not just go where it looks interesting. I have a place to go. Well, that was correct though. So yeah, that's the Empire State Building right there, and I was immediately attracted to it, and I should have gone the other way, of course.
And you were alone?
I'm way too tired for this. I think we're almost there. Alright, I was aware of what I was booking. I was booking a cheap hotel, and by cheap I mean 200 euros per night in Midtown Manhattan. And yeah, this is it. This is what you get for 200 euros per night in Midtown Manhattan. Check-in, fortunately, was super easy. So I have a room and a bed and nothing fancy at all. I am on the first floor. Not much to see there. I'm just happy I arrived. Seriously. Let me see here if I can get air somehow. Oh, there's an AC in the ceiling. So yeah, we're good. We're not gonna suffocate. Oh my god. Okay, so this worked. I'm here. I have not seen the owner of the hotel. He sent me the codes in case he wasn't here. They weren't here. I don't know who it is. I think it was a male name. But yeah, I have to remember the code in case I forget my phone in here, which I should not do. Because I have the codes already stored on my phone. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna see, look around a bit, see if I can find someone. But if not, I'm happy. So there's a shared bathroom, as you would expect, for 200 euros per night. I just searched the entire floor here to find the bathroom. Wait for it. It's right across my room. So that's nice. Okay. Good. Alright, I will now sort my stuff a bit and prepare for tomorrow, and then I will just sleep. So it's almost 4 a.m. in the morning for my body, after I haven't slept the night before. Yeah, here it is. Wait, it's 10 p.m. I hope you enjoyed this little video of my transatlantic journey. Alright, good night and see you tomorrow, hopefully.